Let the first thing that you do be for yourself.
And I'm just so happy to be alive today. There's just like so many things that you can do for yourself before you start slaving away, for corporate America. It breaks up the monotony of your day-to-day work routine.
Oh, that's good. Do you like it?
I feel like so much of our day is about work and people at our work. Wouldn't it be so nice to have Romper's life? Fill your cup in these types of ways outside of work, because work is not everything. My sunny bays, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. As you saw earlier this morning, I was working at a cafe and I had this thought to film a video all about living my best life outside of my 9 to 5. And this is really awkward because I don't usually film out here in the neighborhoods, but it's gonna have to do because I really want to get this vlog started. Anyway, it is an absolutely stunning, gorgeous day outside, and I'm just so happy to be alive today. I know that sounds really dramatic, but I really feel like these morning walks have been so good for my mental health and just overall wellness, because I don't know what it is about walking outside, getting some sunlight, and doing something for yourself first thing in the morning before you log on to work. It does something to your brain. It just makes me feel so productive, but also gives me a sense of gratitude like nothing else. It's just so nice. If I've learned anything through this 75 Refine Challenge, if you don't know what that is, it's basically me trying to form habits, adopting certain behaviors in my life to enhance and upgrade my day-to-day. 30 minutes of movement is one of those habits that I'm trying to incorporate, and I've been doing it for a couple weeks now because I started on October 17th, and I'm doing it all the way until December 31st, which is 75 days from October 17th. Anyway, I hope you guys can still hear me okay out here because there's some cars going by. It's a little awkward, like I said before. But anyway, kicking this off really strong. We're gonna hang out, do all the things that I do to make my life outside of my 9 to 5 the most optimal state as possible, if that makes any sense. One of the things that I do is literally what I'm doing right now. I take a walk outside in the morning, or you don't even have to walk outside if you think it's too cold, or if it's just you're not in an area where you can walk around. You can do a workout, you can read a book, you can journal. There's just like so many things that you can do for yourself before you start slaving away, for corporate America. It makes me feel so fulfilled to start off my day like this because the rest of the day is set up for success. I know my previous video was very, very similar to this video that I'm filming right now, but I'm just going to go with it because this is the kind of stuff that I want to film in this moment of my life. And so I'm going to roll with it. I hope you enjoy it. This is very like slice of life, taking you guys along with me in my journey to romanticizing my life. And I hope that it maybe motivates you or inspires you, encourages you to do certain things that brings happiness and fulfillment. Anyway, I'm gonna do the rest of my walk, and then I think I'll have maybe a couple of minutes before I have to log on to work. So I'm just going to get settled and then start the work day. Alrighty guys, I finished up the workday, but I do have to run out the door again because I scheduled my eye doctor's appointment. After I do my eye exam and get that situated, I am going to have dinner with my friend Shanoa. I am so excited because I think she is cooking dinner for us, which I'm so grateful for. I love when my friends feed me. I feel like all of my friends know that I am a horrible cook, so I cannot help in that department, but I will bring all the entertainment entertainment and the vibes and the drinks, you know? I'm going real comfy. This is the fit. I'm just wearing a sweatsuit from Lululemon. It's going to be such a chill night, and I love doing this on like a weekday because it's kind of unexpected and it breaks up the monotony of your day-to-day work routine. I'm a fully remote employee Monday through Friday, so I tend to just like stay at home all the time. Well, I used to, but now I don't because I like to romanticize my day-to-day and live my life to the fullest and try to optimize the time that I have outside of work. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out with Shanoa, spend some quality time with her over dinner and some drinks, and it's gonna be a fantastic time. I don't know why I struggled with that sentence.
Sorry.
It is a camera. Say hi. You're so cute. This is Shanoa's kitchen, which is lovely. We're having dinner tonight, and I'm so excited to see you.
This is like the world's tiniest camera.
I know. Isn't it so like pocket friendly? Thank you for cooking.
Yes, I love to cook. I just
You
don't
psycho.
I know. I like folding laundry.
Well, someone has to do the God's work, you know?
Exactly. People do love this house. There's so much work to be done.
What? Oh my God, it's beautiful.
I do love it. I will say I love it, but there's work to be done.
Oh, that's good.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's good.
Oh my God, I love the capers.
Yes, I'm like huge caper girl.
Thank you.
Todo pra olhar, tenho as estrelas infinitas pra contar. Tenho o sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrando o prazer de observar as flores no
Hi, good morning guys. I woke up super early today. It's 6:11 right now, which is, wow, new for me because I feel like I normally only try to get out of bed this early if I have something going on, but I literally don't have anything that I absolutely need to accomplish this morning, especially because I'm actually going to a bar class after work today, so I don't even need to take a morning cafe walk. My eyes just somehow opened at like 5:50 and then I decided to get out of bed, which is, wow. I'm so proud of myself. I've come a long way. Since I'm already up already and I don't need to do a 30-minute movement this morning, I thought I would just get ready and try to knock out some YouTube stuff and prioritize that before I start my full-time job today. But beforehand, I am going to get slightly ready, like presentable, because my face look like I am a zombie. I usually like to put a little bit of makeup, like very light. I'm talking about very sheer face tint of some sort or a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and problematic like redness areas. Blush, lip color, and that's about it. That's what I do usually in the mornings because I like to do this as like a morning routine, as part of my morning routine, because I do think that it makes a difference for my mindset. When I do look a little bit more presentable, I do think that I have a better outlook on the day and that I feel more productive in a sense. If you can relate, definitely let me know. Do you get ready in the morning or do you just kind of skip the whole thing? I already did my skincare, so I'm just gonna start putting on some makeup. I have been loving my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter, like the Flawless filter. I use color 3, but I think it's a little too light for me. So I actually purchased number 4 during the sale. So I got 20% off. I do get a bigger discount, honestly, if I order straight from the Charlotte Tilbury website because I'm a makeup artist and I have their pro discount. I'm part of their program. But it's so convenient to be able to order on Sephora, especially when you're already getting 20% off of things that you don't have discount on. So I just like got it in that order as a whole. Let me know if you would like to see a haul when that order does come in, because I would definitely love to make that. But you see how it's a little too light for my skin? It's fine right now because it is the winter and my skin tends to be a little bit paler, but also this is so sheer on the skin. The coverage is like barely there. It's not a big deal if the color match is not perfect. It just kind of blends away. I don't think you can actually see the color very well because these lights are crazy bright. All right, I'm gonna finish getting ready. But this is one of my favorite items to use as a quick morning pick-me-up. It provides such a pretty glow, and it's not super shiny or anything. It does have a radiant finish and a slightness to it, but it's not gonna make you look like Edward from Twilight or anything, because I know a lot of people think that. Okay, I'm gonna get ready and then let's head downstairs so we can get some coffee after I drink my entire bottle of water, because that is also a thing that I do as part of my 75 Refined challenge. I've been trying to make sure that my body gets water before it begins to rely on caffeine in the morning. So I'm gonna finish this and then let's make coffee. Man, I hate how dark it is in the morning. Like the sun is still rising right now and it's almost 7 o'clock. Like that's insane. Anyway, I thought I would start off the day with a little bit of journaling, especially because I still have like an hour and 15 minutes before I have to log on to work, which is fantastic. I love being able to do stuff for myself in the morning. I feel like so much of our day is about work and people at our work, and it's important for me at least, and I think that this is also a good practice for other people to let the first thing that you do be for yourself. I know I keep saying the same thing in this video, but I really hope that this resonates with you, because I just feel like I don't want the first thing that I do in the morning to be for a job, no matter how much I love that job. Does that make sense? Because that's part of me doing self-care for myself, but also just like checking in with myself first thing in the morning, making sure that I'm starting off on the right foot. Anyway, okay, I will stop rambling on about that concept because I feel like I've definitely hit the nail on the head on that one. Alrighty, I'm just gonna fill out my cloth and paper journal for the day. I like to fill out my weekly planner. I know a lot of people fill it out for like the entire week. I have the weekly spread, so every day has its own little section on a page. I'll show you what I mean. I also have the monthly admin view, but I don't typically look at that one as much. I am deep in the process of actually reconfiguring my journal ecosystem, and I'm gonna do like a whole dedicated video on it in the future, maybe once I get it down to like a solid place, because I don't want to show it to you guys and then like change my mind literally the next day. I really want to nail it down before 2026 starts so that I can like be consistent with it and carry that through, like that system through the entire year. I want to be able to commit to the structure that I set before then. So yeah, I'm experimenting a lot. And I actually just placed another order on Paper Republic. Haul of it will be coming soon. Not in this video, but in the future. But anyway, okay, weekly spread. Yeah, here you can see that I have not filled out my Thursday slot, nor Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can see it. But you can pause the video here if you wanted to take a deeper look at it. Today is Thursday, and I like to do these on a daily basis in the morning because I feel like my plans usually fluctuate a lot. Like even if I feel like things are confirmed, some things just always change. So I like to do it like the day of when the plans are going to happen so that it's as solidified as possible, especially because I hate having to erase my writing. Even if my gel pen is erasable, it does leave like a mark behind it, and I don't like that. I know, recovering perfectionist, I need to get over it, but to mitigate that as much as possible, I just do it on the day of. Anyway, so I'm gonna fill out Thursday, which is today. I honestly don't think that there's a lot going on today. I also love days like this where it's a little bit slower, unlike yesterday. Oh my gosh, by the way, I had the best time with Shanoa. She is such a doll. Just for context, I have been friends with Shanoa for almost or over a decade. I think over a decade, because I met her in my very early 20s when I started working at Sephora as a makeup artist, and she was already working there. She was like the sweetest person. Everyone, absolutely everyone loved her, and I manifested, like literally manifested being friends with her when I first joined Sephora. I was like, I want to be friends with this person so bad. Like she is, first of all, she's stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, but she's also so kind. That combination in a friend, oh my gosh, like godsend, you know? We've been friends ever since. Like she helped me in my makeup artistry career so much. She was definitely someone that I looked up to, and I still look up to her now. Her artistry skills are impeccable. But I learned a lot from her, and she's the one who actually encouraged me to start my own makeup business, if you didn't know. You need friends like that. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to living a fulfilling life outside of work is just so easy when you have a support system of friends who really root for you, root for you and cheer for you and always want the best for you and celebrate your wins as much as being there for you during your losses. It's just so important. I don't have a lot of family members who I'm close with. If you know, you know. So friends are so dear to me. They are so close to my heart. And Chanel is just like one of those friends who I see in my life forever and forever. I cannot imagine life without her. But anyway, okay, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and fill out Thursday. On my schedule on the left side, all I have to put on here is my barre class today at 5:30 at my local gym. And then what else do I have to do in terms of tasks? My to-do list goes on the right side. Oh my gosh, I've been putting this off. I've put this off already 3 times, so I really, really need to do it today. I might actually get it done now since I have an hour before work starts. I have to water my succulents, my poor succulents. They are probably so dehydrated and asking for water. So I'm gonna do that. And then what else do I need to accomplish today? Maybe film and edit a couple of reels and posts on Instagram because I have been, not gonna lie, neglecting my Instagram page for the past 2 weeks. I have been so good with it prior to that. I was posting like at least like once every other day or maybe once every like at least once or twice a week. But I fell off and never got back on. The train left. But now I'm searching for the train again, getting back on. So I'm gonna go on my computer after this and try to knock out some posts for the month or at least this week because I did post a reel today, which I really, really like. It's a Refining 30s series. It's an episode of that. We're on episode 12, you guys. That's crazy. It feels like yesterday when I started that series, but basically it's my short form content on me elevating my life in my 30s and just like the lessons that I've learned over the history of my life, I guess. Certain things that just like come up on my mind and pop up and I want to share with you. So yeah, definitely check out my Instagram page if you're curious and want to join my community there. It's a friendly place. It's a good, warm, cozy place for you to communicate with me. And yeah, I love receiving DMs as well. So I reply to all of them. So if you want to message me, I would love to talk to you. My stuff is also more real time on Instagram because I do post stories at least every day. So you know what I'm up to every single day. Anyway, okay, now for reals, let's go ahead and get to planning for the day and then knock out some videos. Camera is liking the brightness in the background. Let me try to adjust myself. I'm just hanging out with Romper right now because I have 8 minutes until I have to log on to start the workday. And I am so happy to say that I was able to knock out a full carousel post on Instagram. I really like how the post came out, so definitely go ahead and check it out and give me some love on there. Wouldn't it be so nice to have Romper's life? He's just always taking lots and lots of naps. This is all he does all day is just be a couch potato, living his best life, just like mommy living her best life. Or at least trying to, right? He's like, can you stop bothering me, please? I'm trying to sleep. Oh, I love you too. With the 5 minutes remaining, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to water my succulents because I haven't watered my succulents like I said that I would yesterday. So I'm gonna knock that out right now as we speak. It's officially after work and just look how dark it's outside. just it's 5 o'clock, you guys. I can't believe this. The audacity, you know what I'm saying? I am now getting ready to drag myself to the gym to take my workout class as planned. It's so funny. I was so excited for it this morning, and then now after work, because my energy is drained, I just feel like I don't want to go. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go. I have to. It's my movement of the day, so we're gonna go. You're keeping me accountable. That's why I'm telling you right now. I know I'm gonna feel so much better afterwards, because whenever I go, especially on days when I don't feel like it, I feel so proud of myself for going, and afterwards I feel like $1,000,000 and I never regret going. Also, because I got ahead of my filming and editing and all that stuff this morning, since I woke up at like 6 o'clock today, I have the rest of the evening to do whatever I want, which I'm so ecstatic about. I'm probably gonna try to make some time to read today, because I have not read anything the beginning of November. So I gotta get back on that reading train. And then I think I might also maybe indulge myself in some video games. Yeah, that sounds good. Charlie's my husband, if you're new here. He and I bought a new Mario game. I think it's relatively new, at least. It's a co-op game, and we love playing co-op games because it's like a form of relaxation, but we're still interacting with each other. I might try to do that if he is also free after work and dinner and stuff. So yeah, today is going to be really nice in terms of the evening. More the reason to go to the workout, because I feel like it's just gonna be cruising afterwards, and it'll be good. It'll be good. I'll feel so good afterwards. I'm gonna try to brighten up the gloominess of outside right now, the darkness, with a bright workout set. This is from Lululemon from like 2 seasons ago. During the summer, they came out with this like beautiful lilac purple sports bra and shorts. So obviously I'm gonna wear that today. It might be a tad bit cold, so I'm definitely gonna wear like a hoodie over it, but that's the plan. Let's head over to barre, and yeah, I hope it doesn't kick my ass. I am back from the workout. I was just I was just telling Charlie that I made a new friend at the workout class. She had really cool tattoos. Her name is Jess. I started talking to her, and we started talking more about tattoos, and then we connected on Instagram. So we're gonna try to work out together at some point in the future. But anyway, Charlie was asking how my workout was. I feel like barre isn't like one of those intense classes. Like, it's not super difficult, but well, it used to be really, really difficult for me, but not as much anymore, just because I started doing solid core. So I feel like I built up a lot of core strength through solid core, that barre is not as hard for me anymore, if that makes sense. It was still like a really good stretching, flexibility, mobility type of workout, because I feel like barre also works out certain muscles that you don't really get to work out in like other classes. So I did enjoy it. It was good. The instructor was like really chill. There wasn't too many people in the class, which I actually prefer, because I don't like when the classes get too full and then I feel kind of claustrophobic. I don't like being near people when I work out. I'm just glad that I got it done. God knows how much I didn't want to go. It took all of my mental strength to force myself there, but we did it. And I have no regrets. And now my evening starts so early. It's like, what? It's not even 7, right? We have the rest of the evening to do whatever we want, because I filmed and edited so many things this morning. I had a productive day, and I got my workout in, and yeah, so I can just do whatever I want. I'm so excited.
Have some wine?
Yes, I might have a glass of wine as well. And then maybe play some video games with Charlie, or read or journal. I don't know. The options are endless. Charlie was like, you're gonna get yourself into a decision fatigue and basically not be able to do anything, which tends to happen sometimes. I feel like restless when I don't have anything like productive to do, like productive in like the traditional sense. I know now that rest is productive as well, but I tend to gravitate towards not feeling that way. My instincts and and just natural frame of mind is, yeah, still needs a little bit of work. So I'm gonna rest today. I'm going to make myself do the things that bring me joy, because that's the whole point of this video, is to romanticize your life and fill your cup in these types of ways outside of work, because work is not everything. And I want to live a fulfilled, that sounds so weird to me. You know, when you say the same word so many times, it sounds weird. It starts to sound weird. That's what's happening right now. But anyway, you get the point. We're gonna have some dinner and then get the evening kicked off with some wine. But I think this is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of chill, casual vlog. I really wanted to film a very realistic slice of life type of vlog for this one, because I just feel like it's very authentic and some of you guys can relate to the things that I'm doing. Hopefully this inspired you to pick up some things that you can do outside of work to make you feel more whole and have a meaningful, fulfilled life. Can I see the wine, actually, so that I can do my outro properly? Drink responsibly. While I'm holding a giant bottle of water. Wine. If you guys are into red wine, Saldo is a good one. You can get it from Costco, I think, for like a pretty good price. This is one of our go-to reds if you're into reds. Cheers to filling our cups with more meaningful days ahead, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.